Hi guys, this is Holiday Inflatable Fanatic, and today I'm going to be doing, well, a pretty interesting video because it's going to consist of me yelling, complaining, and ranting over these inflatables, but I'm going to be showing you guys what I think are the worst 2020 designs we have seen from Gemmy so far. I do want to say right off the bat, not all of these designs are horrible, because I know some of these are going to be controversial. Some of you guys are going to disagree with me on these choices and picks. But I'll explain when we get there. And yeah, there's going to be 16 designs. So without further ado, let me get right into the video. So at number 16, we have the Zero. So there's nothing particularly wrong with this inflatable. It's just a downgrade from the Hang Zero that we got last year. It doesn't hang, it doesn't do any of that. Even though I wasn't a fan of the blinking light, I think it just has a regular LED, which is still not good in my opinion. I know I said this many times in the channel, but I hate LEDs. So, whatever. And it just doesn't make sense. I mean, like, why would Zero be on the ground? He's a ghost dog. He's a flying ghost dog. So it would make sense for him to be hanging. Or at least would make sense for him to be on a tombstone, like the one that was sold at Walmart last year, or the one on the pumpkin at home. Like, that actually makes him above the ground. It makes more sense. So that's why I have it at 16. Number 15, we have the Hitchhiking Ghost. So the Hitchhiking Ghost, I love the Haunted Mansion. Love the ride. Went on it many times before. And I love the Hitchhiking Ghost. They are awesome characters. However, this inflatable does not give justice to the Hitchhiking Ghost. They are so much more detailed, spooky than this. And that's why I just don't like it. And I don't know why, but Disney, even just regular Disney merchandise, has been using this, design lately. And I don't know why. It's just very cutesy and child-friendly. And, that's not what the Haunted Mansion is. It's, it literally has the name Haunted in it. It should be spooky. It should be creepy. And the inflatable is not. At number 14, we have this little mini, I think it's like a 3.5 foot a snowman or 4-foot snowman. And what I really don't like about this one is just the proportions. The hat is super big. The face is really big. The proportions are just off. And I hate when they go for that goofy look, but they're trying to go for this goofy but yet cutesy look at the same time. It just annoys me, and it's trash. Number 13, we have this shiny tree. And once again, there's nothing in particularly wrong with this inflatable. It just doesn't make sense. It looks fine from the outside, but why would you have a shiny Christmas tree? Makes absolutely no sense. I mean, the shiny material does look good. It's just not the right inflatable to use it on. And it just makes it look like, in Charlie Brown, when he's going through all the trees and they're all metal or whatever. It looks like one of the trees he would find in there. You don't want that in a Christmas display. So that's why it's at number 13. Number 12. This one's going to be controversial, so before I even get there, just warning you. We have the Dwight Schrute inflatable, the photorealistic Dwight Schrute. So, just like the Haunted Mansion, love The Office. I think I've seen 6 seasons of it. I haven't finished it all, but I've seen a good amount of seasons. And I love Dwight. He's one of the best characters, and I know most of you guys would agree with that statement. But Dwight does not deserve to be an inflatable. There are so many other licenses that we should see. Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, other Disney characters, they just started doing some classic Disney movies, like how we seen with the Oswald and the Jiminy Cricket. There are so many other Disney classic characters that they could do, like princesses and different stuff like that. Yet they decide to do a Dwight Schrute, and that just doesn't make sense to me. I love Dwight, just don't think he should be an inflatable. Number 11, we have this cute ghost scene. Once again, I know I'm going to say this a million times within the video. There's nothing wrong with the design. There's nothing that looks off or anything. It's just a very, babyish design. It's not Halloween-y. It's very babyish. All the, there's smiles on the Jackolanterns. The ghost face is super happy. It's not Halloween-y, and it's not for collectors. Sure, maybe for kids, but it's not for someone like me and you. Number 10, we have this Minion. Honestly, we have seen so many Minions, especially with Lowe's doing the whole Minion holiday thing last year. it's just kind of getting a little tiring. And especially this Minion, this isn't even a good Minion. The Santa suit looks weird. I don't know why he has his thumbs up. It looks really, the position he's in makes absolutely no sense. And I don't recall any Minion having braces. I mean, if you look really close, he has braces. And I have no clue why. So, yeah, he's at number 10. Number 9 is the Jackolantern with the micro LED face. This is so stupid. So stupid, guys. We could have had a light show, a light sync inflatable again with this pumpkin. This could have been the new throw pumpkin, but flat. I would still have criticism for it because it's flat and that makes no sense. But all this thing does is change faces. It just changes expressions. What is the point of that? They had so many good opportunities with this guy. This thing, for all we know, could have been better than the light show pumpkin. The light sync pumpkin. But all it does is change from a happy face to a frowny face. And those expressions, in my opinion, aren't even that good. They're not scary. They're not Halloween-y. So, this one is at number 9. Number 8, we have the stupid Nutcracker with the giant hat. Don't know why they give these inflatables, these giant hats. I really hate that. All they're trying to do is add height to it so that they can mark it as a 10-foot or 9-foot inflatable. Just like how they did last year with those, I think it was 9-foot cheap fan inflatables at Home Depot. And plus 2, they have micro LED on it. And they keep marketing it as a light show, or at least where I found the image on, which I think was like, I forget the website. I forget now. But I think it may have been a Red Sales, but they marked it as light show. And it's not a light show. All it is the micro LED lights. And they put it on his hat near the little square things. And they also put it I don't know what you call it, but it's on his chest. That makes no sense. Why would you put micro LEDs on those areas? Not only that, but because they put micro LEDs on these areas, they're not going to put C7s within it. So that means the only place we're going to have really a C7 is the face and legs. And that thing is not, those 2 lights are not going to light that thing up. So it's going to be poorly lit, and it's already a stupid design. And that's why I have it at the place that I do. Okay. Bear with me, guys. I know this is going to be a longer video, but I want to get into all of these inflatables, and I really want to thoroughly explain so that you understand why I feel this way for these inflatables. Number 7, we have the Airdorable Olaf. So I just put the Olaf here, but I'm really talking about all the Airdorable when I say this. The Airdorable are pretty dumb. They're 1.5 feet tall, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Can't even plug them into the wall. They run on a battery pack. I mean, literally, these type of inflatables are the inflatables you find at the $5 store. They're literally the $5 store inflatables. I think are 2 feet and run off a battery pack. And Gemmy is, producing this as if this is the new greatest thing. No, we've already seen it already. And 2, we didn't want to see any more of these. Every time I see those inflatables and within 5 and below and stuff, I just wish, I wish they had a plug. I wish they were a little bigger. I wish they had lights. That's another thing. These things don't have lights. They're really trashy, really bad. They're small. They're dumb. Whatever. Don't like them. Number 6, we have the Big Head Jack Skeleton. Why in a million years are they bringing this thing back? It is so stupid. Why does Jack Skeleton have a big head? I mean, I think this is pretty self-explanatory. It's just so dumb. I mean, who wants a Jack Skeleton where the head is bigger than his entire body? I mean, makes no sense. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I hate this thing. I hate that thing. Number 5, we have Mrs. Claus. I'm just going to say it at that. So, Santa Claus, for some reason... Okay. This one's low on the list, but it's only one detail that makes him so low on the list, and it's the eyelashes. Everything else is fine with it. It's pretty much the Luck Santa like they had last year at Lowe's, just revamped a little bit. They added some extra details, changed the body design a little bit, changed the facial design a little bit as well. But then they add the eyelashes on the eyes. And I don't know why. It makes no sense. I mean, I understand, all genders have, eyelashes. But, when they make it so obvious like that, it really makes him look feminine. And I don't know why they would go that route, because obviously Santa is a male character and is not a female. So it just makes no sense, and that one little detail, I believe, ruins the entire inflatable. Number 4, we have this Cutie Tree post, Booville sign, whatever you want to call it. There's nothing good about this inflatable. Very kid-friendly, but even as a kid, I probably would have hated it as well. The pumpkins on the bottom are stupid. The one on the right, especially too, I don't know what facial expression that's making. The ghost has this freakishly long tail. I have no idea why. The Booville signs are weird because it looks like people pointing at the end. Like, why can't it just be an arrow at the end? Plus, that font is like the Arial font. It's like when you go onto Google Docs and you have just that basic font. That's what they use. I mean, it's like the worst font they could have possibly chosen. And plus, the ghost face is very cutesy, very baby-like, all that. Not a good inflatable. Number 4, no one should buy that thing. Yeah, trash. Number 3, oh boy, number 3, we have the Jack Skeleton face. I hate this thing with a passion. I was complaining about this thing as soon as I first saw it on Target. It's 2.5 feet tall, which makes absolutely no sense. It has the cutout in the mouth, which makes no sense. I didn't know, Jack Skeleton's mouth went all the way through his skull head. I didn't realize he had a giant crack on the back of his skull that allowed light to see through his mouth. I didn't know that. Not only that, but it looks like an emoji. No, we don't want emoji inflatables. I complained about that poop emoji and regular happy face emoji they made for Christmas a while ago. We do not want a Jack Skeleton emoji. Plus, too, even when I looked up the Jack Skeleton emoji that Disney uses, that thing is better than this. This looks even worse than that. So, I really hate this thing. I think it makes Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it just degrades Nightmare Before Christmas, and if you guys don't know, that is my favorite movie. So, this thing is just super upsetting. I really, really, really don't like it. I hate using the word hate, and even though I just literally used it, but, I really don't like it, really hate it. Number 2, we have the Thanksgiving one with the girl with the turkey head from Friends or something. So if you like Friends, you're going to like it. If you don't like Friends, you're going to hate it, because it makes no sense. It's really stupid. It's photorealistic, which me and many other collectors already don't like. There's really nothing good to the design besides if you like Friends. As I said, if you don't like Friends, you're going to think this thing is really stupid. And it is pretty stupid. Then, number 1. Drumroll, please. We have this, Slimer inflatable thing. This thing is an absolute monstrosity, guys. I mean, what the heck is this? I don't know what it is. So, you got the Slimer, you got the typical Slimer face, but I don't know why they keep doing the giant hole in the mouth thing. I mean, it was fine with the Jackolantern, it was fine with the Mickey Pumpkin last year, but now they're just going a little bit too far with this, and I hope this does not spread to Christmas too, where they start doing this on Christmas designs as well, even though they probably will. But this one is especially bad, because, first of all, I mean, it just looks so off. The teeth look weird. He looks like, the best way I can describe it is it looks like an old man Slimer, where he forgot to put his dentures on, and now his, cheeks are, caving into his mouth and stuff. I mean, it is absolutely horrible. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't even know how this thing made its way to get produced. I really hope this is one of the ones that they call off at the end of the year, and they don't end up putting it into production, and they don't end up, it doesn't end up for sale, pretty much, kind of like the Michael Myers from last year. But I see already this is a 15-minute long video, so I'm going going to cut it off right here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's longer, but let me know in the comments if you agree with anything with what I said. If you disagree, I would like to hear what you guys think on some of these designs. I'm not one to particularly like the new designs. I'm one of the collectors who collect some of the older designs. I believe those are, the best designs Gemmy has made, and I always feel that the newer stuff is pretty much a disappointment. And this year seems to be the same, which is an absolute, it's an absolute shame to say. But I'm still hoping there are some good designs that we could see this year. And if not this year, I hope that 2022 will be a little better. So until next time, I hope you guys stay safe and well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.